Like I said, if it flips, always lands on the roof every single time. Very hilarious. Good little tumble test. Really good runtime on this 6,000 milliamp cheap ass battery. Rips. I'm using a lot of full throttle too. Nice! Stuck the landing. Oh, that sounds like something may have broken. Uh-oh. Houston, we may have a problem. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have our first carnage with the old Kraton. Wasn't really that bad of a landing. None of these were. Again, only running 4S. Looks like we've had a major failure on the passenger side. If there was a passenger in an RC car. Now the bearing disintegrated. Wow, that's pretty pathetic. Yeah, the bearing totally just disintegrated. Look, it melted the hub. So now I need a new hub and a new bearing. Never had that happen on a Traxxas. Wow, Arma, you're fired. All right, so I tore it all down. Looks like it tore up the cup on my differential a little bit because the axle slid out when the bearing disintegrated. That'll probably be fine. The axle's probably fine. It's still pretty straight. Bearing is just absolutely gone already. No water. A little bit of dirty, like wet dirt maybe, but no water. The way these ball joints work is pretty awesome, the way that they go into the knuckle. So that's kind of cool. Give them some props there, the way that all works. But you can see the knuckle's totally melted and gone. So I need a new knuckle piece. Also, realized when my wires came unplugged earlier, during one of the landings, this center brace totally came unthreaded. So it's nice aluminum center brace here, but it's threaded into plastic here. Now it looks like that. And I have no idea what caused that. I mean, wasn't really bashing that hard. No. Chassis still looks straight, but God, it's pretty unacceptable. Really wishing I'd have bought an X-Max at this point. The one thing I do like about this is obviously I'm using my own electronics. Traxxas electronics have been letting me down lately. But man, that's pretty high maintenance for a little bit of runtime. Also, you can see where the shock strip and the threads there. Yeah, pretty pathetic. Not real impressed, Arma. You got a long way to go. Also, this joint right here had snapped off and was sitting down off the bottom again. And this arm has a ton of play in it for a brand new vehicle. Yeah. So hopefully that diff's okay. I think I can reuse that. It's just not pretty. Shoot the plastic down there too on the A-arm, but I think that's actually also okay. So I really just need this piece and one of these pieces. So yeah, time to find one of these. It looks like they are the same left and right, which is kind of cool. Buy a couple of them. And some bearings. Of course, you need another bearing. The rear bearings don't feel great either. I suspect the same thing's about to happen with those. Pathetic.
All right, lock her up. Like nothing, like butter.
Astounding.
Astounding.
Wow, that thing's got a low center of gravity because the motors are in the axle.
It goes fucking sideways,
Yeah.
dude.
You can't beat the...
Speed and power. Oh.
Oh!
Can I recover?
Use the bi-turbo V8.
Just sounds like a warranty claim. Let's see. How far roll this back up on the tree?
There's little tiny oil-filled shocks with like little fake reservoirs on them and shit. It's so funny.
That's like really impressive. It's like, oh.
Oh! Oh, now it needs the lockers.
Yeah, all right, so front lock. All right, triple locks here.
Wow! And for how long? It says there's a good breakover angle because of the two axles.
It does. Yeah, you basically always got contact.
Without that back axle, it would flip over right there. I wouldn't be able to go that steep. All right, so this thing has no drive shafts, right? Just electric motors on each axle. So you just have two wires. And then if you spin the back wheels, the front wheels will spin with it because it's making current. Oh, that's so cool. Nice.
It can need good cartwheels. Did you see that cartwheel action? Dude, it should be disintegrated. Did you get that, Maddie?
Most of it. Oh.